Rallied in that game too. They were down 15 and then came back to force OT. There's Van Vliet into the post. Ibaka with the mismatch against Kemba Walker.
And Tice is going to have to be aggressive. You can already see that's what they're conceding.
Ibaka recoils and scores. He's got the first four. Lowry pops one. It's a 7-0 Raptors start on Christmas. Van Vliet with the speed. A rotation of Lowry for three.
On the glass each and every time.
Tatum's already got 3 offensive rebounds here in this opening frame. Tice from the baseline. McCaw penetrates. Tried to get it to Ibaka, who lost it. Boston in transition. Walker for 3. That's a much-needed bucket, and just like that, it's back down to a 3-point game. Van Vliet got right in front of Brown, forced the turnover. OG Anunoby back the other way, past the extended arm of Tatum. Toronto started hot and cold right now. Lowry to Ibaka with the jam.
Every year you see another guy coming in that's a top player, and it's going to have a huge impact as you see Jason Tatum with the finish.
Celtics have scored 17 of the last 21 points after the 10-0 start for Toronto. Walker extends the lead to 6 with another 3 against the Mavs this weekend. Nice pass by Cantor, wide open Williams. Minute 15 to play, opening frame. Jaylen Brown finding a good spot on the floor to put down his second bucket. 14 times this year he has scored 20 or more. The Celtics are 13-1 in those games. Lowry slips it to Boucher for the easy 2.
And that's why they're going into a zone to try and slow him down.
Largest lead for the Celtics, it's sitting at 11. Boucher bodied and still put it home.
Going to get most likely the first hands on it.
Boucher sinks a 3, a smooth shot for a 30% shooter. 30 years old. He's the oldest player on the roster at 30. That's how young the Celtics roster is. There's a 22-year-old in Jaylen Brown. Hollis Jefferson switching gears, putting it over Tice, and down, and a foul.
Toronto and Ottawa this summer in an effort to give back in the best way he knows how. And Matt and Leo, this is by far my favorite story on this Christmas Day game.
We're just going to continue to go out there, play hard, and like our coach always says, you know, we're not defending our title, we're attacking another title, so that's the mindset we have.
Get well soon and joyeux Noël.
Oh, merci, joyeux Noël.
And that's one of the things Brad Stevens talked about too, to his young guys. Get better every single year.
Van Vliet takes it in with the layup. 5 on the clock, Van Vliet. The kick to McCaw for 3. Left it short, Hayward the rebound, outlet to Walker. Leaves it back for Brown. The defense and the offense. Cuts it down to a 6-point game. He's got all 8 of his points here in the second. Van Vliet on the drive with the left hand, smoothly done. He's got 10 in the second. As has been proven the last few years, you can play small ball and still be as effective of a team as there is in the NBA as Van Vliet sets up Ibaka.
This has been a very good team for about 4 to 5 straight years. A very, very top team in the Eastern Conference.
Van Vliet buries a 3 after a cold start. Had a big second quarter, and now he's got 13 since the start of that frame. Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer has given Boston its largest lead at 13, approaching 7 minutes to play here in the third. Van Vliet on the drive. Nice finger roll home. Here comes Toronto down by 14. Its largest deficit of the game. Anunoby into Tice, able to finish it. Celtics have won 3 in a row. Toronto lost in overtime Monday, snapping a 5-game season, second longest win streak of their season. Born in St. Lucia, moved to Montreal. His dad's Canadian when he was 5 years old. A couple of JUCO stops before Oregon. Jaylen Brown buries another 3. The second most points for a Boston Celtic before turning 22. And he's going to pass Antoine Walker. Jaylen Brown getting it done. He's worth that 4-year, $115 million he signed. Wanamaker Brown spinning back the other way. What a shot by Jaylen Brown! Great question, Ariel. We saw a little bit of pressure up the court from Toronto. And Fred VanVleet with the left hand finger roll, putting it home. Nice 5 points. Tatum just 3 of 16 from the floor, coming off the career high 39 against Charlotte. Backing his way into the paint and is able to put it home.
I don't have the ISO. I'm going to go into a back down into a post up and force my way in.
And now Wanamaker with a steal. He takes it all away and puts it in. A foul, timeout is called. 500 records or better. They have a relatively light schedule coming up. Good pass by Lowry to McCall. No competition for obvious reasons. The size that they had that win in mid-December. There's VanVleet on the drive.
Have to be extremely dominant in order to get this thing done when it comes playoff time.
Wow, Wanamaker coast to coast beating the pressure. Kick to Jaylen Brown has been the star of the show for the Celtics today. Part of a 5-player effort in double figures. VanVleet hits a 3 in transition. You got whether it leads to anything or not, you do like to see the effort. Tatum for Tice. Good alley-oop there. Kemba Walker all the way. What a take! And he puts it down. Kemba Walker adjusting and finishing in midair.
They just have a very well-balanced team right now.
Hayward sets up Brown. All the perimeter guys touched it on that possession, and Jaylen Brown.
As great as the Toronto Raptor team has been, the Toronto streets have probably helped contributed to quite a few of these wins over the last couple of years.
There's a pick by Stanley Johnson. Arizona stand up.
Where'd you go to school?
It wasn't Arizona.
No.
It was Valparaiso.
Or you be out on this court right now.
Doing good things. Speaking of good things, Tremont Waters.
Basketball on Christmas Day is an honor. And it's something that, yes, there are moments where it's tough, but ultimately you're so excited. Just Arizona guy. That's it.
Oh, back-to-back losses for the Raptors now, but the longest active road losing streak against any franchise is over. The Celtics win in Toronto for the first time.